eternity of vapid space. Doomed to wander the galaxy. Broadcasting their nonsense to the void. This is Starcast.
Hi, my name is Chris Roberts, and welcome to Starcast.
Yeah, because they made a cutoff point somewhere, but that cutoff date, this was retroactively done, so this goes back a couple of months that they just went, everyone after this point.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
I think my mic is muted. Really
Yep,
not.
Unmute your mic.
It's really muted. I'm pantomiming. Shh, don't tell him. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Starcast and shit.
And shit. And shit.
All right. So tonight we have special guesterinis, Mr. AnythingFPS.
Woo!
Oh, sorry.
Yay.
They're still in the chat saying unmute my mic, and it is unmuted. Ah! I fooled you. I took you for a ride. And Kato is deaf. Sorry, Enkato. I can't hear you. All right.
Cyberwolf's already starting. What the fuck?
All right.
So, I forgot to ask. Can we swear on this show?
Never
Yes.
say a fucking word.
Thanks. Yeah.
All right. So,
Australian flow.
as we can see, Mr. Starcast is an angry drop bear tonight.
He's getting blown, actually. This entire time, and he's super hype about it.
I fucking wish.
I probably, yeah. So what's going on is Starcast and AnythingFPS are both in Australia, and they only allow one person on the internet at a time. With both of them trying to be here at the same time, neither one of them could have a camera going. So we had to put them both in as just avatars.
But we still get to hear them.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
It's glorious and beautiful. Welcome to the show, everybody. If you would like to ask us a question for later on, please follow Cyberwolf's example and put the question in brackets. And
Just the format though, not the number of questions he's asking.
oh yeah, don't copy all, because that would be bad. All right. So hello, AnythingFPS. How are you?
Hello. I'm awesome.
You
How
are awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? Okay, so before you even get started, everybody, if you're not familiar, go to YouTube and just look up AnythingFPS, or go to Reddit and look at, oh my god, this video just made me moist, and see what video they're linking. It's probably something from AnythingFPS. Basically. So tell us a little bit about yourself there, Mr. Anything.
What's to tell? I make things in CryEngine. Started about a year ago, and that's really the gist of it.
All right, so you're a CryEngine noob.
Yep.
Completely.
100%.
I have to say bullshit on that.
I don't believe you. We don't actually believe you.
Yeah, you're pretty good at the poker face, because I can't tell that you're lying right now by looking at your avatar. But there might be.
No, man, I started a year ago, just self-taught, and yeah, went from there. Just increasingly got better and better, I suppose.
Your earlier videos were still pretty awesome. I mean, the first one I remember, I think I remember seeing was the Constellation one.
Yeah, that was, I recorded that with Fraps and used an Xbox controller and just moved the camera around, panned it around. Yeah, now that's like absolutely, even my third video I stopped doing that. It was, it's all in the editor then, all created camera movements and yeah. So yeah, the first one was just was junk really. But people liked it, so I thought, oh, I'm going to keep doing this. So you know.
All right, hold on. I just had to turn you up a little bit. Apparently, people can't hear you. Say words.
Words.
Is that better now?
I could hear him just fine.
No, no, the people in the audience. I'm watching my output from OBS, and it looks like it's fine.
Words.
Yeah. So there was a lot of rumors when you first showed up on the scene that you were a girl.
Yeah.
You actually worked at Crytek.
Yeah, I wish.
You made Crytek.
You made Crytek.
Fuck. Wow. I make videos and it's an insult to all the dudes making games. They're like, who is this idiot making videos and taking credit? Like, what? No, I've never worked at Crytek.
What are some of the other rumors, guys? There was a lot of rumors floating around because you were very
he was
seclusive.
working for CIG.
You
were actually like a 10-year-old kid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I saw
10-year-old prodigy.
I saw the interview with Nikki on your show, Domo.
Yeah, the one where Core and
said, oh, maybe he's a girl, maybe he's 13. Nope, and nope. Oh, and the other nope is, oh, I turned down the job offer. No fucking way would I turn down the job offer.
Well, let's talk about that because that's a big thing. So for people that might not know, Anything FPS was offered live on the show with Wingman to have a job. He's like, we are hiring you right now. And that's what he said, right? Didn't he say something like that? Does anybody remember the exact wording?
He said contact. He said contact me and, wants me in the verse with them or something like that. And I just shrugged it off for about a week, and then I get hammered with emails and messages saying, oh, you should send that email. So I sent the email, and Eric added me on Skype and had an interview. Went well. He said, yeah, man, excellent. You want this? Yeah. I said, yeah, great, excellent. And we went back and forth and exchanged information and got all set up. And he said, right, at the end, he said, yeah, so we're keen to get you on board. And yeah. I said, yeah, excellent. He said, yeah, I'll contact you in a couple of weeks. And that just never happened.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I just wanted to find out if you worked at Crytek.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think he found out that I'm just some random dude. So, there you go. And he's like, oh, we don't really hire random dudes.
Oh, really?
Is that what you get?
I don't know, man. I'm just saying, like, when we spoke on Skype for the interview, it'd be like, oh, well, he's a bit of a letdown, so I don't want to hire him now. I don't know, man. But, yeah.
Well, if the rumor was that you invented Crytek, I assume that there's some hype lost.
Yeah, exactly, man.
Yeah.
Gets on Skype with me, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do this and this. He's like, oh, nah, we don't want you.
Oh, wait a second.
Instead of saying those, like, yeah.
Leela and Geek Boy Sean are both in the channel. You guys, you can't be on here right now. Anything FPS and Starcast are using up all the Australian internet, and if you guys are here watching this show,
It's gonna go to shit.
it's gonna go really
It's just-
bad
it's
quickly.
Too much.
Yeah.
So, all right. So, what? You have no formal training in any kind of 3D, or just in Crytek alone?
No, I've only I have done some really basic modeling, but that's the thing, I don't do any of that. I just use other people's assets, so I don't have to model anything. For one of my videos, I modeled like some dog tags and some other basic stuff for a couple of videos, but nothing. I just use other people's stuff. And by other people, I mean Star Citizen, SIG. So.
Are you going to PAX Australia?
I don't know yet. I'm working on it.
Because you could probably get hired when you get down. Oh, we lost Perfect. He drank from his soda, now he's gone. Anyway, yeah, if you get down there, they might hire you on the spot.
Yeah, maybe.
Would you take a job, do you think? They moved you?
Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, no, that was one of the things that Eric asked in the interview. He's like, oh, would you want to come over to Texas? I'm like, well, no, I really can't.
Right.
Nope. And having family here and, all the rest, the house, the car, all the things you have, and then it's like, no, I can't just take all that with me, or just leave it?
I just fucking sell it all, dude.
Yeah.
The missus, the dog, the car. Fuck it. Sig's offered me a job. Fuck you, motherfuckers. I'm out.
I'm out. Peace.
Drop the
There's
mic.
no reason I can't do what I'm doing here anyway. So, yeah, it might be. I don't know.
Upload speeds.
Yeah, that might be it. They need you
yeah,
to send
that
that
might
10
be it.
gigabyte model back, and it takes you 6.
Lack
Yep.
of internet.
In Texas, especially in Austin, they're going to have gigabit from Google Fiber. 1,000 up, 1,000 down.
Time to move to Austin.
Wow.
Yep.
I love Austin. It's a friggin'
My
beautiful.
sister lives there. She keeps trying to get me to move there, but there's one problem with Austin.
What?
Heat.
Yeah, no kidding.
Hot as fuck.
I
You
can deal with-
Australians wouldn't be bothered. It's probably cold to them.
No, what'll bother the Australians is the fact that it's 110 degrees in like June.
Yeah.
No,
It's hot as hell
Yeah,
right now.
But that's right, because it's backwards. Yeah, they're ready to be freezing their balls off.
Everything is back.
no.
It might be you guys that are backwards.
That's true.
No.
It is also. That's fair.
Maybe we're the center of the universe, and you guys are like, nah.
Well, if you were the center of the universe, you'd have decent internet.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, no, you're right.
All right, so you just take the models from. Let me get this procedure right. So you in your head you come up with, I'd like to have a Vandal scythe fly right through the middle of a Bengal carrier.
Ooh.
That would be fantastic. I want to do it. I want to have you barrel rows to them. You go and you take the assets out of the source files. Right?
The source files.
Well,
Just hang on one second, because
I don't know the
I've
terminology,
heard the
so
data mining and all this other crap. Those pack files are just archives. They're just RARs. They're just, you can open with WinRAR. You can open with WinZip. They're nothing
okay.
special. You literally just open them, and then they're just files
We
inside,
are
and those
actually
files happen to
closer
work.
than I thought to being doing the same thing. Back when World of Warcraft came out, I figured out a way to take the MPQ files, extract them, and put them into a folder, and then I reskinned all the models and took off their under.
Ooh.
So this was something I did back in
Nice.
the day. So we're very similar. We do like the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Very similar.
Exactly the same.
So,
Same.
so when can we see the Vandal Queen?
When Sig puts it in.
Yeah, I was gonna say when Sig create the art file and put
And that's probably
and
why
put a
they
model
don't
in.
have it in there yet, because you're data mining.
Data mining, yes. There's that word.
Yeah, you're like hackers and stuff.
Yeah.
Uber elite hacks.
All right, so you take the files,
He's reading
unzip
binary
them,
code.
and you just have a way for you to be able to tell, okay, this is the 3D model of the Bengal, and this is the 3D model of the Vandal.
It's all listed perfectly, man. It's really is just a hierarchy of exactly what you want. So if I open my editor, open my little bar on the side, you go under ships, and you'll have a list of all the ship manufacturers. You go inside each one, you'll have the ships inside there. It's literally as simple as that, and you can just click and drag them in. I mean, that's as easy as it sounds. Seriously, you just put them in. But after they're in, I mean, yeah, you've got to create a map and change some light and add some cameras, and yeah, I mean, you're still getting it in. It's easy. Anyone can do it. Anyone can look at the ships.
Okay.
Yeah.
People are saying my mic is cutting out. I'm not sure why. You guys
We
hear
can
me
hear
break
you
up?
We can hear you fine on Skype. We don't hear you
What's
break up.
going on?
Then we have some people saying that you're breaking up and some people saying that you're fine.
How is
So,
that possible?
I don't even.
Whatever. I'm sorry, everybody, if my mic is cutting out. I have no idea why it's doing it. Anyway, hold on.
Just a quick question. A while ago, you did the hangers in PBR when Sig didn't have them done yet. Was that also just ripping them out of the pack files, or did you do an extra little bit to get the PBR working in there?
Well, see, the PBR, you have to have PBR textures, right? When I done that video, there was no PBR textures. I just scaled some shit down in the textures to make them so they weren't really shiny. Because what will happen is if you take non-PBR textures and put it in PBR, it's going to just be incredibly shiny, like everything looks like a mirror. So I just toned all that down and done a camera run through and said, yeah, look, PBR. But that's because Crytek just released the SDK with PBR in it, and see, Sig and that have had PBR in their shit for a while, and then just hadn't released it. So yeah, I thought, I'll just make. But textures wise, like all different right now. Like from then till now, they've all been PBR'd.
Okay, cool.
I don't want to do the show anymore.
We giving up, are we?
Yeah.
Well, just
Shows canceled, spaceships are canceled. It's all canceled.
Yeah.
Transverse.
Canceled.
We're going
Transverse.
to Transverse.
We're canceling Star Citizen.
Transfers.
We're all going to Transfers. We're doing a
What
Transfers
the
podcast.
hell?
No, I'm
So,
saying I don't want to do the
let's
show
do it.
because everyone's saying that is like my push button talking about my audio, and then like I'm adjusting, I'm turning it up, and people are saying
Your
that it's
audio's
clipping, and
on.
now it's too loud, so I'm
Hang on.
turning it down,
Hang
and they're
on.
saying I'm cutting off.
I think they're trolling you, man.
Well, they
I
might.
think it's just
Well, they're
the
regular
internet.
people. It's not like people just showing up and saying it. Otherwise, I'd be like, oh, fuck off. But they're regulars, and so I'm like, oh, God. So I'm trying to fix it now.
well, considering the trolly nature of Starcast, our regulars,
Might also be trolling me, yeah.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
I'm watching the stream back now, and there's nothing wrong with your audio at all.
Okay. Well, why is people keep
So-
Yeah,
saying it's
people are
cutting
here
out?
saying
Because they're fools.
Okay.
They're all fools.
Maybe
They come and they watch.
fools.
They watch us. That's. Isn't that
more
enough
than
for
enough.
you?
They're
Isn't
all
that
trying-
enough for you?
More than enough.
they're all trying to connect through an Australian VPN.
Oh, that's
what's-
why.
That's right.
That's
We've
it.
already established there's no more Australians allowed to watch tonight because we got Starcast and
Equal is
AnythingFPS.
Yeah, it's our turn to use the internet.
Okay,
That's right.
it's their turn.
That's right. Yeah, we've been rostered on the fridge. There's a roster, and we're up.
Okay.
Zenstar just said in the chat, Transcast. I think that might get confusing.
I think that exists. I think that exists somewhere else.
I've already got the
on a
first
different
guest.
Part. Different part of the internet.
Behind 18 plus buttons on websites.
Domo, no.
What?
We're gonna need
He's awful
Domo.
cute.
Sponsors.
Name is Chaz.
Oh dear.
All right.
All right. So,
Anyways,
around. Let's. Should we go through some of the shit?
Yes,
Yeah,
because
so-
let's go through the stuff. Let's talk about the news, and then I got 10 videos that are the favorite of Mr. AnythingFPS who we can show in a little bit. Make sure you guys are writing questions in as well. Just put your questions in brackets, and we're going to put them on. And then later on in the show, I'm going to be giving away a T-shirt, just because
Reasons.
words and things.
Okay. So, let's see. What did we talk about this week?
everything that happened on Friday.
Right. So, Mustang. They're starting to put the Mustang in the game. They're bringing integrate
I already did.
all the Mustang stuff, which should
Then
be
they took
cool.
it straight out.
See, AnythingFPS knows all about it.
Yeah.
He's like, it was
They already
Andy took
put
it
it
out.
in, man, and then they took it out in a patch. Arseholes. It was there, man. People could have had walked around their Mustang. There's nothing wrong with it, and it's like, oh, whoops, we left that in. Pearl made a video. Let's fucking take it out.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it's
they're
freelancers
perfectionists, so
all over
maybe
again.
there was one like pixel somewhere that needed to be shifted to the left. You know, it's a Chris Roberts game. So
I don't think they want it in there so AnythingFPS wouldn't data mine it.
that could be it.
I think they saw that I made the video, and they're like,
Binary
okay,
code.
Pearl's made the video. He's promoted it for us. Let's just take it out now.
That's their That's their ploy now. It's just
Yeah,
like
man.
we'll
Free-
launch a
free
patch
labor.
with a couple of things that we want him to make a video of. Let him rip it out, and then when it's done, we'll repatch it so no one else can, and then it's great.
Yep. It's like, shh,
That's good.
don't say
No
nothing.
competition. So let's see what else. Signature and missile systems. That's one thing.
Mm.
That should be cool. Then Squadron 42 stuff. They said they're working on Squadron 42 stuff. Oh,
Yep.
big announcement. Persistent Universe demo coming.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mad hype about that.
Yep.
Very excited. They're working on the landing procedures for the persistent universe, docking procedures.
Right.
Which hopefully are less convoluted than.
Anything, or Elite Dangerous?
There you go.
I don't know, like, Elite Dangerous is not bad. You just got to say, hey, I want to land. And they say,
Yeah.
hold on. Okay, you can take dock number 37, please. I always end up with dock 42. There's something to be said there, I think. But I don't know. Let's see what else. They're selling out tickets to the Drunken Beer Brawl at PAX Australia.
Yep.
You mean the drunken beer brawl that is PAX Australia?
That is PAX.
No, they're having a special. They're having a special pit where all the Australians go into. They get drunk and then they spray them down with a hose at the end.
So, in other words, just another Friday night.
Just another Friday night.
Friday night, man.
They already know. They what do they call them? A foam party or something like that? Where
Oh, by the way, that's not foam.
it's
I didn't think so.
Someone upstairs just left the washing machine on with too much detergent in it.
You sure that's
It's just like-
detergent?
They used the wrong
Yeah.
kind of suds.
No, it's
Also
not like a
left the door
big
open.
DNA sample just all over the floor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Now there's two events going on. On the Friday, there's a citizen organized event in a beer garden Friday afternoon for a few hours, where a select group of people who got in early enough to get tickets will basically get to sort of schmooze the SIG guys, with beers and some other I think
Nice.
food and stuff. And then on the Saturday night, they're having the actual SIG event, which is the one that they've organized themselves. Which I think this is going to be like from 7 till midnight or something like that. Or
That's cool. Are you going to be able to go to both?
yeah,
Nice.
why not?
Have you worked it out with Mr. Swafford? Your meeting?
I got in contact with him again, and he's doing the best he can to try and organise the timetables. He says that basically, when they're not at these events, their timetables are very tight because of just the pure amount of. It's not very often that SIG developers come to Australia.
Oh yeah, yeah. So all the Australian the real press.
Yeah, and anyone and everyone who wants a piece of Chris Roberts is going to be there trying to do so. So he's doing his best, and as soon as he has any kind of itinerary, he'll let me know.
Well, see, what I did was I was not supposed to have an interview with Chris Roberts. Chris Roberts was just got through doing like a 2-hour interview or something like that with some magazine that did like a 5-paragraph thing on him, and then he was gonna get up and go to lunch, and Chris Roberts walked by, and David was like, "Hey, David, this is Geekdomo. He does the Starcast." He's like, "Oh yeah, really?" So he's like, "Do you have like 5 minutes to talk to him?" And he's like, "Yeah, sure." So he sat down and hooked him up with my mic, and we just did the interview like totally impromptu there. That's why I didn't really have any questions for him at the time, because I wasn't really expecting
Nah,
this.
but I think he appreciated the fact that you didn't ask him anything substantial.
Right.
I don't think he was really up for that after that, especially after that interview, and especially after that huge presentation and everything.
Yeah. That was the "This is bullshit" one.
This is bullshit.
Yeah.
This is bullshit.
Oh shit!
So as far as that goes, I'm still not 100% sure. Chris Roberts is the only one that's iffy. All the others are fine.
Yeah, no, what I was just saying is maybe you could work out something like that to where he's
chances
just
are.
sitting there and maybe he just happens to walk by and, "Hey, Chris."
I'm just going to thrust myself into his face as many times as possible until he just relents and goes, "Yeah, all right."
He might be getting more popular, but honestly, at PAX East, nobody knew him. Like he was standing around the booth, and he was by himself. I just walked up to him and just chatted with him the next day, like after that thing.
Yeah.
So you might be okay. You might just be able to walk right up to him. It's not like he's Jesus or anything,
No.
but he is the Messiah.
He is the Messiah, Christ Roberts.
We'll do our best to get some kind of on-cam FaceTime. I mean, even if it's not a 100% formal interview, sitting down at a table and, "So, Mr. Roberts," maybe it just might be
Oi!
Shan with the... Yeah. Oi!
Yeah, when you're in Australia, that's the first thing that's going to happen is "Oi, Roberts, yeah, come over here, bro."
Oi! You Pom, get over here. Beach in the cricket. Come here. Yeah.
All right, cool.
You lure him with beer. And then you
Yeah.
just
Good beer at that.
Good beer. Oh yeah.
That's the thing.
Never mind it, just,
Foster's, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that
I knew
Australian for beer?
It is Australian for beer.
They're gonna have the good stuff taken over to forums.
Ah,
I knew if I said that, it would piss them off.
Yeah,
Like people in America,
Yeah.
people on the outside America going, "Yeah, America, your great beer, Budweiser." You know, it's like, oh god,
You're like, shut
please
the hell
don't
up.
mention Budweiser and beer in the same sentence. All right, what else? What else did we find out? I remember some. I wrote a bunch of things in the chat here. If we scroll back up here,
Yeah, something about them releasing a new ship concept next week. Cause throwing that in there.
Mm-hmm.
So they've not really hinted as to what it will be.
Maybe maybe Anything FPS has already found something. Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
What is it? What's it
Yeah.
called? Is it the
Yep.
Carrack?
sorry, what are we talking about? The ships? You know, there is a ship in here being talked about in the editor, right? That I've seen. I have no idea what the fuck it is.
Ah.
Well,
I
they're
should
talking
open it up
about
and tell you real quick. Hang on. Now, keep
They were
going,
talk-
keep going. It takes you a minute to open
Right.
it, and then yeah.
Yeah, in the around the verse, they were talking about a new ship concept that they were going to be introducing next week, but they didn't really say much more than that. At least I didn't hear anything. And the concept art sneak peek didn't seem like it had anything to do with a new concept ship.
No, I don't think it did. They said they're starting work on the Carrack now,
Yeah, yeah.
which
But
is
that's no secret. That's not,
that's a secret.
which is why the fact that they're calling this a new concept ship means that it's not the Carrack, that it's something else, something that we haven't seen before.
That's true.
The Banu,
No, we've seen that.
Merchantman,
We've seen that.
in game.
It's a ship that we've never heard
Oh,
of.
wow.
No, it's an all brand new ship. Yeah.
They're this is the kind of company that when they have named something, they will continue to use it by its name.
Ah!
They won't,
The Schmeckle.
Well, actually,
Schmeckle.
Yeah,
actually,
I-
they've changed.
Go
They've
ahead.
changed the names heaps of times, man. In the files, the new constellations are still called different names, man,
Data miner.
than what they actually are now. They must have changed it last minute too, because there's talk of them having this name all the way up, and then they've changed them. They've even
Yeah.
switched one of the names of one constellation with another constellation, and it's completely switched in the other. So what's an RSI Panther? What's that?
They've talked about the Panther.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Right,
like
so
an
there's
escort
stuff
carrier.
in here about it, and
Yeah.
and they must be working on the Bengal pretty hardcore because there's a lot of the stuff to do with the Bengal carrier in here, like the lightings and the room layouts and all that, and it's fucking huge. Obviously,
Yeah, they
I think
need
it's
that
like
for a
1
Squadron.
kilometer long, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That ain't
And
gonna be
the,
for sale anytime soon.
The Panther was. I thought the Panther was going to be slightly larger, or about the same size of the Idris. So that's another major ship.
Yeah, it's a big.
And that's
big
not very
multi-
Panther-like. They should just call it the Bear.
Flip the elephant.
bear.
Well, I think
elephant.
they're just going for cat names.
I know,
when it comes to-
But it's just so it's not like very stealthy when the thing's the size of a planet.
Well, they've got a bagel carrier, and then she'd have something like a croissant carrier or
croissant. Yeah,
a baguette. The baguette.
yeah, the
carrier.
baguette. It probably is.
Donut holder.
The
you know?
toaster strudel.
So, another thing, custom HOTAS that we've all known about. We've all said yes, they got to make one, and it's going to be made by Logitech, based on the Logitech 3D Pro. Yes, and it's going to take 12 months. 12 months to make. It's supposed to cost somewhere around $700 to $800. And
What? Seriously?
these are all facts I made up on the spot.
Yep.
Yep, none of those are confirmed whatsoever. He's just making shit up.
That whole thing is
Yeah.
Okay.
100% carbon fiber look-alike
Yeah.
ABS plastic.
We don't
Spray
know.
painted ABS to look like carbon fiber.
Yeah.
And
know
it's
the
going to have little
manufacturer
flashy
or anything.
LEDs and glowy neon at the bottom to make it float.
Yeah, the ones that flash when the music's going.
It's a callback to the original Microsoft Force Feedback.
It's actually it's a free to play, freemium HOTAS actually. So if you want to use it, you can use it as you like, but you have to put in like
You have to put in
points.
quarters if you want to use the Force
like
Feedback.
fire and accelerates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The AI roadmap is underway,
Yes.
so
Yeah.
working on that. Oh,
That's good.
The Avenger variants are going to be released very soon.
Mm-hmm.
James Pugh has pink eye.
Yeah, I saw that.
We're sad.
Yeah,
Sorry, James.
I don't want to know what goes on at that SIG office.
I know, right?
Maybe because he's such a small guy, Ben accidentally walked in and just sat on him one day.
And gave him pink eye from his butt. That's
From
just
his
not
butt.
right.
Butt sweat, pink eye. They're working hard, so they probably haven't showered in like 6 weeks. Just kidding. We love you. It's jokes.
We love Ben.
Yeah. Yeah.
In a purely
They're better,
sexual way.
James.
Yeah.
We have-
Oh yeah, of course.
All right. What? Anything else from around the verse? Or I watched the 10 for the chairman, and I made it through question 4 this week. How about you guys? Anything make any farther?
I don't watch it.
Yeah.
It's like
Unless I
espin.com. How
mention
far
it.
can you make it?
I
I
opened
did
it
get
in
to
my
the end.
browser, started to watch it, hit the pause button, and then had to go back to it.
Never came back.
I watched it
just
with
read
my
the
channel,
Reddit
and
stuff.
And you lost all of your viewers by the end, right?
no, I'm talking to my viewers the whole time, so I don't really pay attention to the whole thing.
Yeah, there's nothing that stood out.
No.
Nope.
It makes me wonder who's fielding these questions, because they just seem to be the same
Well, that's the thing,
questions.
man. You get to be
Over and
able to
over
pick
again, yeah.
questions you want to answer, don't you? And so if there's something you don't want to answer, you just don't pick it.
Why doesn't
I
Cyberwolf
know,
just
but-
work for Sig and
But
write
they
all the
keep-
questions? that work for
Yeah,
him?
but they would ignore 99% of what he asks.
Yeah.
But you know, like it's like this. They've got a set of questions that's enough to make maybe 2 or 3 shows out of, and then once they've done that, they just reword the questions differently. But they're still all the same questions about the same topics over and over again, but just worded differently and from different people. And then they just put them all in again, and it's like, fuck, you just answered that question last week. Why are you answering it again?
Mm-hmm.
Like, did you not spend long enough in that 10-minute explanation of fucking 6 degrees of freedom last week that you have to do it again this week?
It's pretty bad.
It's just mind-boggling. It's like there is so much other stuff that they could talk about.
Well,
It's
is there?
mind-boggling.
Well, actually, yeah, there is actually.
But is there? Yes.
But
Yeah,
it
this
is.
sound like
Well,
the
There's a
aliens
lot
guy.
of stuff.
I realized that as I was saying, I'm like, wait, yes, there's a ton
there
of shit.
is.
I don't know. Maybe they're waiting till after PAX.
I don't know.
They're probably just waiting for things to get done. There's a list of grey box stuff in the latest patch, right, where it has all these franchises, all these shops, and there's like about 30 of them here. There's one that everyone knows, which is Dumpers Depot, or Dumpers Depot, and then there's like 25 other ones, and some of them sound just really interesting. There's
do tell.
bars, of course.
Yeah.
All right, hang on one second. I'm going to send you this real quick.
Tell me there's a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Dude,
Please
there's...
tell me there's a Starbucks.
There's
Oh no, this is
police
400
stations.
kilobytes.
There's
Too much.
This is going to take
This is
at
too
least
much
an hour.
internet.
We'll talk. We'll show it later on when.
That's all right. There's gun shops, there's police shops, there's just weird names for places. There's one here, I'll read you one weird name. Cousin Crow's.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
Cousin Crow's used ship dealership.
Nice.
That's a shop, and you can like put it in, and you can see the grey box of what they're going for.
Back when
There's-
Wingman used to have people bring on their, they used to make movies and send them to Wingman. He put them on every week, regardless of their quality. Wasn't
Yeah.
there some kind of like used car salesman one on there one week? Does anybody remember that one? Wasn't it?
I do.
Was it
I
the
do
same name? Are they using the same name?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Was it?
Been a long
I
time.
know. So long ago, Wingman's
Hold on.
hangar seems like a memory.
Stockus and anything if don't talk. He's still uploading the file. Okay.
Don't all download it off me. You'll kill my internets.
My God, this 431
Quick, share the
kilobytes
link.
is like, it's like painfully being drawn across the ocean.
Yeah.
All right, I got it. Anything FPS, you
Scraping
can.
over.
All right, cool. But anyway, one of those is also like when I was going through, like there's weapons, a lot of weapons manufacturers, and so they all have their little stores, and there's like a coffee shop looking thing, and there's a store where you can, it looks, by the looks of it, when I dragged it in, you could buy stuff for your, I don't know what you'd call it, your home, your house. Yeah, there's lounges, there's stereos and stuff, and it's like a shop where you go shopping. So they're definitely doing cool shit. It's just they can't show it yet because there's not much to show. like I said, this is all just grey box stuff at the moment. The only thing that's not grey box in there is Dump Stippo, and it worked. If you've seen the video,
Yeah.
I haven't made a video on it yet, but yeah, it's all working.
Well, it's getting to that time,
Sweet.
actually. I have a list of your top 10 videos that you have made. Would you like to introduce each one on the list? We'll go down the list from top to bottom.
To be honest, I just grabbed my latest 10 videos and linked them to you.
All right.
Because you originally said, hey, I'm like, how many videos? And you're like, 1,000. I'm like, oh, okay. I started linking the top 10, and I'm like, seriously, how many? And you're like, 10. I go, good. Fuck it. I'll send you the text file with 10 links.
Perfect. This is perfect.
Within the spirit
Couldn't
of the
be any
show.
more Australian. Couldn't be any more Australian.
We all give a fuck about it anyway. We're like, fuck it. This is good. We'll just go with it.
Fuck it.
We have done so many shows where we literally have one line of news, and we've talked for 2 hours.
We just fucked off for like 3.
Yeah, man.
Yep. It's the way we are. It's the way we roll. All right.
But I'm pretty sure that's an Australian
trait.
It's an Australian thing. Like, you go anywhere, it doesn't matter where you are. There's at least some person going, "Fuck it, that'll do."
Yeah.
That'll do.
Seriously,
Fuck it, that's enough.
there's not enough cola in my cup at McDonald's. Fuck it, that'll do.
All right. Well, this first one here is called Star Citizen Shooting Firing Range Weapons Test, FPS unofficial. So tell us.
yeah.
This one's about a minute and a half long. You want to tell us a little about what this is? What we're going to look at here?
I want to pre-say that creates an enormous amount of controversy on Reddit because everyone loves the spaceship shit, and that's why we're all here. But they got to understand that Chris is wanting FPS in it, so there's pieces of FPS stuff, and I knew when I made it that it was people are gonna be like.
So people at Reddit actually threw a shit fit? That never happens.
Oh wow!
Well, seriously, man, I normally get some good stuff. They're like, "Oh, thanks for showing this shit," and it's like, nope. People just go into serious mode and a weapon shouldn't shoot like that, and they need to have this butt stock or some shit. So yeah,
Well,
there you
I
go.
think
That's
there are people that take their guns very seriously.
yeah, man. Americans, you guys.
Hey,
Fucking
I'm not
fuck.
American. You.
All right.
There's
You're
only-
not American.
There's only 2 Americans in this cast
I
right now.
know. I'm overweight, and I know that I sound American, but I'm not American.
Well, you'll fit right in, man, if you go there.
All right. Well, anyway, I'm going to play this now, so here we go. Everyone shut up for 1 minute and 47 seconds. Okay. I could just mute you, but...
Just,
All right, here we go.
do we really need to stop talking for a video?
Yeah. This is exciting. There's music in it.
Are you meeting us?
No, I'm not.
Oh.
They shouldn't shoot like that.
What?
You
the fuck?
You can talk a little bit about how you made it, or about what you found
Yeah, yeah.
interesting about the video.
I can't even see it playing, so
It's parts.
Yeah.
There's red pew-pews coming out the end of the gun.
that's the laser assault rifle.
Is that the actual stock laser pew-pews, or did you put those in?
Those are the stock pew-pews
Wow.
for that one, for that weapon. And the laser pistol, those are their actual particle effects. And for the P4, which is a ballistic weapon, you can see the ammo flying at the side. Those are the real particle effects that are in.
So I
The
thought
little
you had made
bit
this.
changed.
You just did your own thing. I didn't realize this was the real deal.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna get better or change, or someone will say no, I don't like it like that, and just change it. But yeah, that's what's in right now.
We got to remind everybody that Crytek does make Crysis, which is an FPS game, and it's worth
This
noting.
is probably the easier part
exactly.
of Star
Very.
Citizen for them to do.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's the
It
most
really
matched-
would be, man. It'll be the most complete module that comes out, man, because it's gonna be. Like you said, it's already an FPS engine, right? Add some weapons, change some fucking dynamics, change the environment. Yeah, there you go. There's Star Citizen, right?
The
done.
entire sandbox structure of CryEngine, as I'm sure you're aware, is based around being an open world FPS. Now, this will be closed world, which isn't that big of a deal, but I would assume that all the asset, or at least all the structure for how the assets are managed in terms of weapons and that sort of stuff should be a no-brainer for them. They don't have to figure that out. It's all there.
All right, the next one we're looking at is the Aquila Ursa Rover Revel in York hangar. So you're just showing off that.
What's that one? The rover.
Yeah, the rover from the Rebel New York hangar from
Yeah. So the one from the commercial, it only goes for like 20 seconds.
Okay.
I didn't want to show it too detailed because it's just a grey box, really. It's just crap.
Now, while the stream's actually waiting for that video to load up,
It's playing right now, actually.
not according to the stream I'm watching,
okay.
but
Not
Can I
according to
ask?
Australia.
yeah, come on, man. Where
It
counts.
started now. It's started.
I just want to quickly ask about the firing range. I mean, it's obviously in there, and you've got all the effects and stuff. Is there a reason why that you could think that they haven't got that available to us yet?
Yeah, I don't understand. That's the asteroid firing range. It's there, ready to go. Like, so you guys, because I don't have an asteroid hangar and I don't play Star Citizen. I don't go in to Star Citizen. I've played maybe 15 minutes the entire fucking time it's been out.
Oh my God! Blasphemy!
So, yeah. So it's not in. Is that what you're saying? Because that's complete. That's the fucking asteroid hangar firing range. It's called that. It's in there with the asteroid hangar stuff. So who owns an asteroid hangar? And you're saying that's not in?
That's not
Not
it.
in?
That is not in yet.
No,
No.
it's not available. I mean,
It's just a door off to the side, man. I think I've recognized the door from a video, and it's just should just open and walk in.
Don't you? I mean, do you do anything with the lighting, or are you just literally opening up?
I do. There is some things, a lot of stuff I have to change in the lighting because otherwise it would just be darker.
Yeah.
Or I add just different colors and try and make it presentable.
Your lighting is
Yeah,
beautiful
it's-
in some of these things, honestly.
A lot of the times when I'm loading up my own hangar and I'm thinking, why isn't it as bright as anything?
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. Why is it so dark?
All right, let's go to the next one then, which is the Mustang. Mustang Sally.
So you'll see. It's why not just put it in?
It's already ready.
Why not? Why not people? Well, see, it's there, man. It probably doesn't have animations.
You
and
got to
people can't
remember too. There's a
climb
lot
in
of
it.
marketing decisions. You know, if they want to,
Yeah, I get it, but
yeah,
shit, man.
They can
I
make a
know,
lot of money
spread
if
them
they
out
release
too, you know what I mean? If you just dumped everything you had, be like, oh, okay, in 3 months' time, guys, we'll present you with shit. Whereas, you know, a month we can give you the Mustang, next month we can give you the Idris, and things like that.
I just think it has a lot to do with marketing because they want to bring them in at a certain time to boost sales. You know, like the racing module comes out.
The
So
AMD thing, man.
Yeah.
It'll come out with the Mustang.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like right now they they have the sale going for the racing variant or for the 350R and the M50.
Yeah, so let them sell a little bit first, and then bring in the Mustang with its racing variant, and it's AMD reveal, and everyone will buy all these AMD cards, and AMD will be happy as fuck, and
But
everyone's
that's
happy.
that's just marketing. That there's no reason for us to complain about it because if we were in their position, we'd do the exact same thing.
they don't want every ship to come out
that's
today
fine.
because then they don't make enough money on them.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I mean, if it was like a big problem or something, or if it was like a bug fix, of course they'd have to pump it out the next day. But for these sorts of things, let it percolate just till the right time, and then usually people
feels
will be
like in a couple of weeks. If I'm just guessing, but yeah, in a couple of weeks, I can't see why they wouldn't add the Mustang in the hangar to at least look at again. I should say, because it's there, and then they remove it. How do they do that? Think about it. How do you go, righto, we're done, let's compile this shit, upload it, oh, that's cool, oh, fuck, let's take out the Mustang, the Rover, the Gladiator, whatever else we can find. Quickly, guys, let's remove that. It's like, didn't anyone check to see
No,
what
they
shit
want, like
was
you were saying earlier, they want you to get a hold of it so you can make some cool commercials. And then,
They wait
You
just
are-
long
that's
enough
why you didn't
for me
officially
to
get
have it,
hired
and
because they figured
you
we'll just-
are part
Yes.
of the marketing
You
scheme.
are part of the
You
marketing.
just
man.
don't realize it yet.
I'm a cog in the machine.
Yes.
All right,
A
the
small cog.
Eric figured out, he's going to continue making videos for us
Yeah,
anyway. We don't need to hire him.
All right, so this is the Constellation interior, crew, and character animation.
It's a remake from almost a year ago.
Okay. Yep.
If people don't get it, they're like, why is this blue orb floating through? And I'm like, well, it's a remake from when I done the last video with the blue orb flying through, and they're like, why is the blue orb flying through? And I never answered it then.
We said it's just the spirit of Robin Williams.
I see all kinds of comments about what it is, man.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, basically, it's just a light with a flare.
We're just watching it now. I'm ready. I love the music. At the same time, I came out with a video almost the same time as you did yours, where I was flying. I rendered something in After Effects where I was flying through a nebula, and the music was almost identical. He was like, "Why are you stealing anything?" I'm like, "They're just different songs. They're not even the same." So. I love that they all got the same face. They're all clones. They're clone troopers.
But it's dark, so you can't actually tell.
Yeah, Cyberwolf's right. Why buy the cow when you get the milk for free? They're sucking your tit.
Yeah.
Both of them.
Yeah.
So maybe you should start charging.
Yeah. Who would I charge?
I don't know. Are you partnered on YouTube?
Yeah, I am now.
Okay. You
That
should
was
be.
Stupid.
You're getting.
Signed up with some stupid people, and that was dumb. And now I'm in a contract.
Who did you sign up with?
Who the hell is it? They just changed their name. I can't even remember now.
That's
oh wait, here it is. TGN.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, man.
my
And then I'm like, oh, cool. There's only a 3 month trial. Nah, that was the last contract, and I've already signed the new ones for where I'm locked in for a 3-year fucking thing.
Oh, we should talk. I can get you out of that.
Can you? Because I just sent them emails.
Hey, I know
and
the
like,
old
"Hey, man, I
CEO
wanna
from
get out of it."
TGN, but that's another time. We'll talk about it some other time. I used to
Yeah, definitely.
run a YouTube network.
Excellent.
All right. Anyway, all right. So next one up is I love this one. This is Eternally Waiting. This one is like so like nostalgic and just beautiful.
Them feels.
Them feels. What's your premise for it? Can you just kind of tell? Because this one actually has a really cool story like behind it, what I could imagine. So what's going on?
It was just in my head. I'm like, oh yeah, cool. That looks good. I wrote it all down on my little whiteboard where I have all my ideas, scene by scene, what I wanted, and then I just went and put it together.
Where did you get the planet? I mean, what's this planet from?
That's just ground, man. It's just
Yeah, but
I don't know, terrain from the SDK. The trees and shit, that's all shipped with the free SDK. Oh, not even the free one, actually. It's the paid.
That just looks like Far Cry stuff. That, you know.
Yeah, it is, man. That's shit's from Crysis.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the free SDK stuff. They just give you stuff.
Yeah, I recognize the plant
Palm
movement.
trees and yeah.
what about the moss
all
you
that
put all over the
stuff.
panels?
Now the moss is mine. That's from 3S Max. I don't model shit, and the dog tags are mine.
Okay, so this is a Hornet Ghost. That's a blue part, or is just a
I don't
regular
know,
Hornet?
man. It's I think it says F7C on the side or something like that.
Okay, just
F7CS.
FCC, okay.
The moss does indeed look a little bit out of place.
Yeah, it's not. I don't.
No, it's fine. I was
do
just asking
3D model.
because it didn't look like.
No, just I was looking at it, and
You
as,
make
you
one
know-
then. God damn it!
Hey, look, I'm not saying I can
No.
do any better. I'm just saying.
Don't be a critic.
I'm not
That's-
being a
it was-
critic. I'm
It was
just
the best
saying.
I could do. I don't use 3ds Max. That was literally the second time. The first time was making the dog tags. The second time was making the moss or vines or whatever you want to call
You
it.
have an incredibly good eye for cinematics. I'd say that's probably one of the best features of your videos is you control the camera really well.
Yeah.
It always looks better in my head than I can make them. I wish I could make them like what I see in my head, but it's yeah.
No, it's true though. It's very very cinematic.
But that's always the sign of a of a good artist or anything like that. If they're constantly thinking in their own mind that no, that's not good enough, I can do better, they'll always strive to make it better. They'll always strive to make their work better, which is what you want. You want improvement. You want the next one to be just a little bit better because you're like, no, I can make it look better than that. That one, it's okay, but I can do better. And so, that's always a great thing to have. So, we can only expect your stuff to get better. Do better, goddammit.
Hey, Root 2 has a question. Are you married?
What the hell?
No.
She's hot
That's-
for you. And
Excuse me, but we don't discuss our marital thing. Me and
Do
anything.
every other show.
Me and anything don't talk about that sort of stuff. We're keeping our profile quite low. Thank you very much. We're waiting for the bill to be passed.
well, I'm think you might be getting a proposal pretty soon, Pearl.
No. Excuse me, I'll have something to say about that. Gosh darn it.
All right, so this is a really fun one. This is okay. So it's a dude, so you might get a proposal from a dude, which is okay. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't get it. It's like, oh, you might be getting a proposal. It's like, no, I'm a dude. It's like, So?
Right, yeah.
What do you got against that?
I have
Route
nothing against it,
2?
yeah. All right, so this one is fun. This is bullshit.
Oh, yeah. I love that one.
This is great. It made me giggle.
Bullshit.
Yeah, man. Love it.
Yeah, I think I watched that one like 30, 40 times.
Yeah, I watched it like 30, 40 times. So it's good.
Repair bear. Oh no, Root to you. Oh my god, we are totally not anything against gay marriage. We have Trendane here who's gay, and he's been married before, and he's just not on the show tonight. We're very LGBT friendly. All right, so next one up is 300 Rises. This is a very short one.
Very, very.
So short, it didn't even play. Okay, here goes again. That's cool. That's very short. Okay, next one is Planetside City Scene. I love the roll you did here too. Sort of like the back flop off the diving board.
Yeah.
Slow. That's a hot shot pilot right there. He's about ready to hit the handrails. Gotta hit his wing. All right.
Running up to the bangle in the
Reckless, I
background.
tell ya.
All right, last one is 28 seconds. It's the Scythe flyby. Very short, but it's in 4K. Not that you guys can tell. Here we go. Now, what is the blue thingies? What are the blue thingies? They're supposed to be torpedoes, or?
They're lasers, but because I didn't add motion blur on it, so it just looks like they're
Sperms.
blue thingies, as you say.
Yeah.
But yeah, I should have added blur to them, and so they would look like they're lasers.
Nah, that's okay. Still pretty awesome looking. All right. Let's get back to the actual Casty Cast gas. Everyone, you guys have all disappeared. Since,
Huh?
yeah,
What?
everyone's like
Silly.
laying
What?
backwards and stuff. Like,
Doing
oh, what?
stuff?
Hey, this is an easy cast for us.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Because we can all just like sit back, scratch our nuts, and nobody has to see it.
What do you think I'm doing right now?
Yeah, Starcast is loving not having a camera on him.
Mm-hmm.
So, I guess I'm kind of curious what you guys think is going to be in this demo, this Persistent Universe demo.
I would like to
I would
see.
assume-
I would like to be able to fly from one planet to another.
Yeah, within at
Well-
least the solar system.
Yeah, that's all.
Well, it's a live demo. I don't know if that means that. I don't think we're actually going to be able to like download it and.
Probably
We're not
not.
going to be able to play it.
Nope,
They're going to
nope.
show it.
Okay,
They're
so
gonna
show us
show
flying
us.
from one planet to another. Just anything
gonna be
outside
like-
the bubble.
It's going to be like the Constellation demo.
Yeah,
We don't
exactly.
ever see it or touch it. We just
what
watch
we'll
it.
probably see is we'll probably see a ship undocking from a space station or something and flying out and going through a jump gate and then landing on a planet. That will be like their demonstration.
Yeah,
And
there's.
while
I
they're
reckon those franchises that I linked you, the pictures,
Yeah.
the picture. I reckon you're going to see a planet with all those shops because
that'd be
we've
cool,
already seen little snippets. If you've gone through all the sneak peeks over
Yeah.
time, where they're walking into the shops, we've seen the artwork where they're going into shops looking at the gun displays and stuff. I reckon you're going to see that, and I reckon you're going to be able to take off and.
I think the
leave.
best one I've seen in that regard was the concept art of like this repair dock and like it had like a titty bar and everything, and basically the concept art came to life and the camera started zooming in and suddenly they were on this planet, which was pretty cool.
I can tell you there's one other thing that no one's had a look at yet. There's the new hangars, the doors. They actually work.
Oh.
Those open, and they look fucking awesome when they open.
Is there space
So-
behind it?
No, of course not. That's the whole idea. But if they open, and someone made these animations, and they're really... Every door is very, very detailed, and they're all animated, and they go for like 30 seconds to open. They look really cool. So why would you animate the doors if you're not going to have at a point where they open? And even if it's a videos type animation where you can't control your ship flying out of it, but have the doors open and the ships fly out of it. Yeah, doors are animated, so...
All right, so there's some news real quick about the tickets. Starcast, what's going on with the tickets?
No, the Cyber was just saying that because they announced on around the verse that the SIG event tickets for PAX were going to be on sale on Friday, and of course it's already Friday here, so I just go, oh fuck, it's Friday, and I went straight to the site.
But they said it was going to be Australian time friendly.
No, Australian time friendly, but not date friendly.
Oh.
They neglected to state that it's actually going to go on sale Friday US time, which they really should have fucking clarified, considering it's specifically for Australians.
Yeah.
Mostly. It's like, good on you. Clap, SIG. Fucking Sandy, being from Australia, at least fucking should know that. But, so it's not until tomorrow. My time. Our time.
Okay.
Real time.
Yeah, that's kind of a huge oversight if you think about it.
It is.
Yeah, they're going to go on sale on Friday. It's like, no, they're not.
Wrong day.
Hey, Pearl, is the Starfare, anything for the Starfare in there?
Yeah, it's been in for ages. Like all the lighting and the, like the how it's all going to be put together, but not the model itself. So when you put something in, right, if it's missing, like obviously, for the most part, there's the path you normally always says C/assets prototypes, and then some of those things are here and some of them aren't. So when I drag in the what was the ship you just said?
Starfare.
Starfare, yeah. So when I bring that in, I don't get the model, but I get all their lighting and all their cameras, everything they've done without the ship model. So they've taken the ship model out. So yeah, but that's been in for ages, all that type of stuff. So which tells me they're working on it, because they don't even bring lighting and stuff like that in until, like, look at the latest Connies, right? No lighting. There was like 2 lights in the latest ones. Now they all have their proper lighting. I had to make lighting for the videos I've done on the latest Connie variants.
Yeah, I remember that.
So yeah.
All right, I guess we get started with the Q&A time, and in about 15-20 minutes, everybody will start the giveaway for the Starcast t-shirt. Okay. Who wants to read the questions tonight?
I can.
All right, perfect. Go for it.
All right. So question number 1 from Cyberwolf for
Shocking.
Was not expecting this at all.
How long does it take you to make some of these videos you put up?
Depends on the video, but I don't know. Hang on, I'll click on a video and give you an example. Hang on. 2 seconds. I can just see the videos in front of me. Hang on.
Very impressive.
Isn't it like?
All right, so
isn't the rule of thumb like for every 30 seconds you need like an hour? Isn't that like the rule of thumb?
No. No, some of the videos literally take, like, for example, the Mustang one, literally 5 minutes to make that video. Like, to put it together, rendering is probably another 3 or 4 minutes, and then Vegas cut it up. Uploading takes the fucking longest from Australia, right? No shit. So that was, work that out. 5 minutes plus, another 5 plus maybe another 2 or 3. That was for the Mustang one. So the FPS shooting was probably about 45 minutes. Yeah. But mostly, I don't think the longest video I've ever done probably would have only been a few hours. So yeah, not very long. So that's as best I can answer it.
Okay. All right. Next question from Cyberwolf. AnythingFPS, in your latest video, the FPS firing range test, are those weapons assets from CryEngine? Are they, so that's answered. Next question. I'm going to start screening these, Cyberwolf. Alright, so here we go. This is a good question. Is there anything in the files that you have found that has shocked you, or is something you decided not to show?
Not deciding not to show, just couldn't be fucked showing. There's heaps of shit people have no idea that's coming or is in, and then I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, that's cool. And I can see it coming. Like, for example, for months now, there's been a script where you can pick up cargo and move it around. There's a script where you can use a crane to pick up cargo and move it around. There's all kinds of... There's a train. There's a fucking floating train, like a hover train that carries cargo around. Shit's been in for months. I'm like, how can I make a video out of this? And then as soon as I decide I can't, I don't bother fucking telling people. I should just go to Reddit and like, you know, check this out. And then like, cool, what do we do with that information? So I don't do it. There's heaps. There's literally shit tons of stuff in there.
Well, that's
And
interesting.
which of those would
Yeah.
be like the coolest that you?
Oh, the train stuff, I suppose. That was
Train, yeah.
pretty cool. They're actually in, like that train thing that you can get in and fly around. Yeah. That would
Okay,
be pretty cool.
That is really cool. All right. Question: is there a ship giveaway tonight? Yes. If not, I'll donate an Aurora package plus Arena Commander access. Shoots, go talk to Geekdomo about that.
Shoot, you want to give away a ship tonight? I was not ready for that.
Shoots wants to give away a ship. Shoots, we might do it next week because I think we already got one for tonight, right?
Oh no, we don't. I was giving away a
We
T-shirt.
don't have a ship. We have a shirt.
Oh, we have
I
a
know-
shirt.
I know it's like the last two letters and then the P and the.
Yeah.
I know it's tricky,
It's
but
confusing.
We talked about this yesterday. I skipped kindergarten to smoke weed, so
That is awesome.
oh yeah,
Dude.
Harris showed up yesterday, like warning us. I'm there. I'm there. I'm
Yeah,
there." I'm like,
I'll be there soon. I promise.
but Harris,
start without
you're a day early.
He was rushing home, driving through traffic like a lunatic.
Yeah.
I drove 90 miles an hour yesterday to get home.
Well, that's the way you drive in Chicago. Were you north of Chicago and you like it was?
West
I was gonna say, was it dark? You're wearing sunglasses, pack of cigarettes, all that.
or east. I was actually east
Yeah.
going west. Yeah, 6 cigarettes at the same time
Mhm.
and a cigar. My nose
I guess he doesn't get the reference.
down.
The
Cruising.
Blues Brothers, come on, man. You're from Chicago.
Anyway,
All right, next.
why has question from Scupples? Why hasn't Pearl finished my custom vectors?
Finish his
Custom
custom what?
Vectors.
Are you supposed to make vectors for this guy?
Vectors, what the fuck? I have
Alright.
no idea what's going on.
It's fine. We'll move on.
We'll move on.
Yeah,
All right.
do it.
Should you? All right. So, question from. I can't really pronounce this. Black.
Black Eagle Ops.
Black
Yeah,
Eagle
Black
Ops.
Eagle Ops. Just
Okay.
put spaces in between.
Someone went to school.
I couldn't put this. I'm sorry. Sentences. That was first grade. Get that too. Sorry.
Damn
Uh,
hippies.
Anything FPS? Should you find something in the Star Citizen files? Oh wait, that we just had asked and answered. He will not be revealing that stuff because he's Australian and just says fuck it.
Yeah, basically.
What do you guys think about the whole M50 350R flip flop limited sale?
I don't know what the question
Marketing.
So-
What they're asking is,
Yeah,
it was supposed to be limited, and we're never going to come back out again. It was it.
No, that's bullshit.
Well, that's what people think.
No, that's not what they said.
But that's what they
No,
think. No, I'm saying that's what people think.
They've
No,
repeatedly
when they
said-
first put them for sale, it was going to be, it wasn't limited, and they changed it to make it limited for the week. That's what they're probably talking about.
I don't
how
think
about-
if you guys don't get one now, like if you don't get a 350R or an M50 now, you're probably not going to be able to get them for quite some time. So
We got a ship sale in November, the anniversary sale. They've said coming.
is that
Yeah, make them
everything is going to be on sale?
Everything's coming back.
They've not said, but
Just
they
relax.
just said there's no anniversary
Probably
sale.
November 26th, every ship will be on sale again,
You
and they'll
heard it.
probably sell another 1,200 inches.
But that may be the last time you can get it.
I'm melting everything now from
until
ours.
the next anniversary.
That's ooh.
So November 2015. I hope the Persistent Universe is out at that point. It should be
Oh my god. I'll
Next
blow my
year.
brains out.
next year, 2015.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's not gonna be done
Yeah.
now.
Not this year.
Yeah,
Not
next
this
year.
year.
I
That-
didn't say that.
We
Don't
may have
quote
FPS
me.
by then, but not you.
I can't see why we wouldn't have FPS. Like after this reveal that's coming up,
Yeah.
I think they're going to put it in there. Like we've said before, it's not going to be incredibly hard to do. They're not making a spaceship game. They're making FPS in an FPS engine.
It'll be pretty easy to go.
But that makes me wonder though if it'll be held up for something like double precision and stuff like that because
I hope not.
well because the FPS is going to be a big part of the multi-crew ships and stuff because
Yeah,
you're going to be
it
able
is. But do you think at this like when they release it, do you think you're going to be shooting on ships? Because I'm
No.
pretty certain you're not.
Right
I
now,
think you're going to be in an environment on an Earth. I know there is floating like where you can shoot out in space because all the animations are there to be flying
It would be-
around with
it would be
jetpacks with
nice.
firing.
It would be nice to have the Bengal or the Idris to shoot on, but you know.
Well, whatever. They
Yeah,
can call it that you're on a ship, but you're just in an
Yeah.
area of a ship you can't get out of, and it's
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not
Yeah.
implying
If
that.
it's a
just-
ship, it's a massive ship.
Yeah,
So,
that would be.
but I
pretty
reckon it will
Well,
be
like
planet
shooting
side, to
mining
be honest.
base.
So,
You reckon?
It's easy to make
Or a
planet
s-
side firing
or a
right
space
for the module.
Yeah, I thought the idea would be that you'd be like in an abandoned space station, and whatever modes got, it'll all be inside. Sure, you might be able to look out and see space outside, but it'll all be inside. So you're pretty much grounded.
There will be, I believe there will be a little planet side, but I know for a fact that there's going to be other shit because of the animations. Like the animations they have right now for the FPS are gravity boots. So this plonky walk where he's wearing these massive metal boots and he's like walking along the hull of a ship and it's holding him down from magnetic boots. So they're all in, and with the weapon animations, and also floating around with jetpacks or whatever you want to call it with the weapon animations as well.
That's
So it says that they're going to be in space, but
Yeah.
could be multiple maps type thing. One's planet side,
it
one's
would make it would make the most sense that they would have it on a derelict space station or something like that. But it's exactly like you said with the Crisis engine. It's so easy to just generate a land-based map because that's what the engine is geared towards. But yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Okay. So, next question from Cyberwolf. On this week's Around the Worst, they mentioned a concept ship for next week's show. They were going over the Surveyor last week. Could we see a concept ship sail next week?
I don't think that's soon. I mean, they might show up and sell it at the same time.
I don't think they're gonna actually... I don't think there's going to be any sales really until November.
I also don't think that they're going to be just so quick to do sales. I mean, look at what happened with the Starfarer and lately all these other things, these ships that are coming out, and people are freaking out because there's one less Type 3 mount, or there's people are buying for the specs. They're not buying because of what they are going to use them for. And if they come out with a ship as a concept and go, oh yeah, this ship is going to be primarily cargo salvage, but they're going to have a variant that's going to be some kind of stealth ship. People will be like, oh my god, I want the stealth ship variant, and then that was a mistake that they said, and
Yeah. I mean, I think that I think they've implemented the processes now to eliminate those sort of fuck ups that they made earlier. But I think they've learnt from their lesson. I don't know that they'll put a concept on sale again until. I just don't think they'll put a concept on sale.
No, because of the people that go crazy over the stats. Oh, that weapon's not there anymore. Fuck, I want my money back.
Like, for instance, one major snafu that they made was, for instance, the Caterpillar. Because they said the Caterpillar was going to be modular, and they said all these things. Yet, when you actually look at it now, you have absolutely no clue what the Caterpillar is besides, the concept art that they've shown for it. But the actual internal stats don't mesh up entirely with the ship itself. But yeah, I mean, if they're gonna do another concept sale, it'll be a flash sale, something they decide on a dime. Another one of those decisions made after too many bottles of whatever.
grog.
But definitely not until after. The big sale you should be looking forward to now is November. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they could decide to speed it up a little bit because we do have still PAX Australia coming. There's a fat guy moving towards my face. Anyway, yeah, they might do something for PAX Australia with the FPS reveal. But yeah, you're right. It'll be November. Yeah. November 26th.
All right. Next question from Kill Tetsu. Does Anything FPS have a beard?
Yep. Fucking huge. Bigger than all your beards here combined.
Really?
Now I'm curious. I need to see your picture.
He took my beard. Like right before
massive beard, man.
He stole my beard. I can't.
And I have no hair on my head either. So there you go. This is big fucking bearded, baldy headed dude. But I shave my head. I can't stand fucking hair on my head.
Are you at least 400 pounds?
Holy fuck. No. Holy shit.
Is that a question?
Yeah, but because it's not, it doesn't, it's not fitting my image of what I expect. All right, I guess Perfect is lost internet connect. This never happens.
First.
Is he from Australia too?
No, it's from Chicago, but for some reason they can't have good internet up there.
Skype. It's not the internet. It's Skype.
Yeah, sure. That's what I tried telling you.
Perfect.
Starcast restarted Skype like 112 times. You could try that too, but it'll still be your internet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, so next question.
Next question from, let's see, Jirosin. Do you think that they will show the Persistent Universe demo when it's ready?
Why would they do
Yes.
that?
No, they won't.
Themselves, man.
No.
No.
They'll probably wait for PAX Australia.
Yes.
No, they
they
just never
will
show it, man. They're just
when
building it
it's
for
ready.
themselves.
Persistent Universe demo is done, but fuck, we can't be bothered
Fuck
showing.
you guys.
Just for the devs.
Hell,
Fuck.
they may be. Sorry, they may be waiting until Citizen Con to show a PU demo or some shit like that because they only just announced it now. I don't think they'll have it ready in like a month.
Probably not. All right. Question from Remy Ospez. If time slows down as you approach the speed of light, does that mean as we slow down, time accelerates? If so, no one come to a complete stop or you will turn to ash instantly.
It's almost impossible to come to a complete stop since
I'm actually reading a book about this right now, and it doesn't make any sense.
Okay.
Question.
No, the question's fine. I understand.
It's
Yeah,
not
because the
asking.
question didn't make sense. But yeah, if you understand.
It's very deep. We can't go there
The
yet.
question is irrelevant because we're playing a video
exactly.
game.
It's magic and sparkles and ponies.
That's a picture I'm gonna start using when people ask me sophisticated shit. I go to the 4chan. It's there's some dude. He's like throwing sparks in the air. It says it's magic. I don't have to explain that shit. I'm gonna start using that picture.
It's wisdom.
Excuse me, Mr. Anything FPS. I believe there's something wrong with the physics of your video.
Yeah, man. I get that shit on my fucking comments, man.
I know.
All right.
Okay, so question from Jiro. Anything do you make copies of the data every time it is patched? If not, you should.
Absolutely every single patch.
You
But
do?
there's
You
one I'm
keep it?
missing, and there's one I'm missing, and it's probably the most important one, and I'll be talking to you guys after the stream about it.
To see if we have it?
Particularly Bod. He'll know. Yeah, we'll talk about
I know what
it
it
after
means.
I
later.
know what one he's
Yeah.
talking about.
I don't. God.
Later, don't worry, it's all good. Can't
I
talk
think there's
about it.
only
It's
like
top
4 of us who
secret.
had it.
Top secret.
Data mining. Shh.
Data mining, yeah. But yeah, every single patch, yes. From September 2013. I've had to start putting 2013 at the end now because we've done a fucking full year. And so, yes, every single patch, even if it's tiny, I make a complete copy of the whole thing.
All right. From Warwolf, in a bearded warrior sumo match, who would come out on top and who would be left feeling violated?
I'm probably
No
the
match, huh?
smallest.
Man,
I'll throw my weight around.
Who would win? I don't know who would win.
I'd pull a Hupawadi on everyone. I'd fucking violate you all.
That's true. I think we would all, from contact with Starcast, we would all be at least partially violated.
Yeah.
If not impregnated.
Yes.
Otis would win, apparently.
So, to answer the question, Starcast would come out on top, and all of us would need restraining orders against him.
All right, next.
Next question. Is there going to be an ASP? I don't know. What
A single player?
oh, single player. Yes, it's called Squadron 42. It is
Yeah.
a full-on cinematic story single-player experience, which will be released episodically leading up to the release of the full Persistent universe.
with jump in, jump out co-op available.
Yes, and if you play through the single-player campaign, you can earn your citizenship into the Star Citizen universe, into the UEE. Otherwise, you'll have to get it by other means.
Doing blow and sleeping with hookers.
Hookers and blow.
So just really quickly, in that file I sent you in the franchises, there's a recruitment office with recruitment officers in it. So that's one of the stores. So I don't know if that's related, but recruiting for what? Military? UEE? Probably.
Something like that.
think
Well,
I've actually
they did say that a Squadron 42 starts in a recruitment office. That may be
that
the
would be
recruitment
legit.
office.
Yeah. And there's no reason why in the persistent universe you could say, oh yeah, I want to be in the military, and then all people decide, I don't want to be in the military and be a citizen.
Well, they said after Squadron 42, once you're out of Squadron 42, you're out of the military, and that's it. You're sort of doing your own thing.
Yeah, so the thing is that after that, when you come to the persistent universe, is there the option to go back into the military? You know,
They've said already that you won't be able to do that, I think.
Oh, okay.
But you will be able to create a new character, and you can do it again if you would like to do it that way. But you can't do it on a character that's already done it, because for that character, the storyline of Squadron 42 is done.
Yeah, right.
All right, so Sandy just released this picture. You guys, it's been up on the screen for a little while if you want to have a look over.
That's a
Foundry.
It's Foundry 42. I call bullshit.
Hang on, where's this picture? Because I can't see your thing. Can you just link it really quickly?
It's on Sandy
Just
page.
link it on Skype. Just link it on Skype.
Well, okay, I mean, you gotta
that's
close
what I mean,
everything to do it. Just give me a second.
No, don't
Wait, I can
worry,
do it,
man.
I
That's
can do
all
it.
right. You have to close your, don't worry, man.
Sandy Gardner.
Anyway, the reason I'm calling bullshit is because all these little blades in there would get totally damaged from hot molten metal and scraps falling into it.
There we go. I linked it there.
Ooh. What
Aren't
the
those
hell
all
is
the little
that?
blades being dumped into the molten?
No, it looks like
That
they're...
reminds me of something from Transformers.
It's like
that
an
one of those
energy-
giant robots.
Yeah, it's exactly. It's got all these little fan blades in it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I
That
see
thing
what you're
looks like
talking
it's
about.
turning really fast. So
That
what's
is
actually
pretty
going
cool.
on there? Is something broken on the side? There's
And the right one looks like it, yeah.
Yep.
like it's been damaged.
But the left one is
Okay,
dumping
so the
stuff
one
in.
the one in the background is dumping like hot, metal, liquid metal in. Yeah.
But why they look like turbines? I mean,
Yeah, but they do, don't they? But they might be something being, I don't know. I have no
Maybe
idea.
exotic material.
Futuristic shit, you can just make up whatever you want. I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Just make
They
it
could
up.
be cooling fans to try and cool down the liquid metal, but for what reason I have no fucking clue.
Yeah.
well, that's what I was
It's
going to
just
say,
art. Artists can do
Jewison.
what they want.
Said ever work on a jet engine? Those blades are perfectly balanced. If that's a jet, but it's not. But they're precisionally balanced to be. You get like a little speck of schmegma on it. To throw everything out of it works.
It's definitely not a jet engine because you can see there's things at intervals inside of it, like those gray pipes or something.
Mm-hmm.
that are
Those could
spinning.
also.
I'm not
Oh,
sure it's
yeah.
actually spinning.
Maybe the top thing, those pipes are blowing air onto the vent to the fans below.
If you look on the right side, where the circle comes, you can see that it's not actually blades; it's actually little boxes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
See that?
they're cubes.
Yeah.
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 They're not blades.
Tiny boxes. All right. Well, that's just this just came out just now, so we were showing that. So thanks for
Is
giving
there any wording on what that like that picture when it comes?
what they're making at Foundry 42. It says what are they making at Foundry 42? Not sure. I'd like to visit this location.
So just subtle shit.
And what ship do you think this is? You guys, did you see this one earlier? This is the somebody's got to link it to Pearl again.
Oh
Is he
no,
on
bloody
transport?
Pearl. What an asshole. Don't have him on again.
No, it's fine.
First
It's
element.
just fine.
Considering it has pillows, I would say it's obviously the luxury yacht thing.
890?
Yeah, there you go.
This is the 890 jump. This
There
is
you
your
go.
servant's quarters.
The first comment on the Facebook post is the gold shirt production facility? Question mark.
Hmm.
Where they
Nice.
made it. Gold LeMay.
That is where they make it. Okay.
It's in the game.
All right, back to the show.
Okay. Next question. Where are we? Fuck, I lost the place.
You're on Cyberwolf, I think.
Is he?
No, wait, no.
That's a great guess. Oh, here we go.
Hey, you're on Cyberwolf. Anything FPS
Oh!
or the character.
Pause.
Oh, the giveaway.
Yeah, I got to start the giveaway up. Okay, everybody, we are going to be giving away via Mr. Shoots 247 an equity raffle, which is pretty nice. Equity raffle means you guys don't have to be vested in this channel at all. Everybody gets a shot at the ship, so it's going to be a keyword raffle. What would you like the keyword to be, Mr. Shoots? Maybe you shouldn't say it, because by the time I put it in, everyone will be typing it about 1,000 miles an hour.
Dick butt.
Dick butt. Okay. And we're also giving away a T-shirt at the same time. So whoever wins gets a T-shirt and a ship. It's a Aurora with Arena Commander packages.
Rah, rah, rah.
Rah, 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 rah.
The dick.
Everyone's doing dick butts. Oh my God, with the dick butts.
It's not open yet.
It's not even open yet. You guys are just dick butting for no reason.
Oh.
All the dick butts.
Damn, look at it all. It's beautiful.
Who do you love? Who do you love?
It's a rainbow of dick butts.
I have to join the crowd. There we go. Dick butt.
Yay, dick butts for the win.
Manipulating
Is it-
the mob.
Did you keyword it yet?
I am just about to.
Someone's got lick
Dick
butt.
butt is not open yet.
Starcast dick butt. Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Stockasis.
All right, here we go, guys. It's going to be an equity raffle, meaning everyone can enter. Thanks, Mr. Shoots, for doing this. You guys will have to work it out with Shoots. You're going to have to send me your information for the shirt, but you're going to have to talk to Shoots for the ship. If that's okay with you guys, so here we go. Good luck.
Now you type it in.
Now you type it in. It's a Wawa.
Oh, wow, wow,
Oh, Wawa. How many can get that right? Oh, Wawa.
Yeah, that's gonna take them a little while.
Memento got it. Crazed Animal got it. Tootly got it. See, people can figure it out. Oh, Wawa. They're very good at this.
You're still getting some dick
People are
butts going.
still dick button.
Now we got Dick Butt. Oh, Wawa.
We also got donkey punch.
Donkey
people
Punch. Yeah, no, it's definitely not Donkey.
Okay. Shall we continue?
Yeah, let's be good.
All right. So, anything FPS for the character models? Have you seen a hint of a female avatar yet?
A hint of one, yeah, but not an actual one.
Can you take her clothes off?
Can you go into like Skyrim and rip that texture out and put it on this one?
Yeah.
No, I think the textures on that are going to be way better than in Skyrim.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing
yeah.
full body scans.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see. So, anything FPS? The gun sounds in the latest video. Where did you get those from?
Star Citizen. Sorry, I had to say it like you said it. Where did I get them? They're from the files, man. If I wanted to just make up shit, I'd add more of the other weapons that were in the video from before. But no, the audio is from Star Citizen. And the P4, the ballistic weapon, sounds like shit. Obviously, that's going to be fixed and be sounding very nice. The laser pistol sounds like your generic fucking laser pistol. And I forgot what the other one was. Oh, the shotty, yeah, they'll fix that up. So yeah, Star Citizen. That's all. Assets.
Ooh, okay. Question from Despo Man. Any hints of your next movie you will upload?
Yes. I actually typed it in there before. Because the hangar door's open now, I'm wanting a video where the Constellation leaves the fucking hangar. The door's actually open this time. And they look awesome. So yeah, I want a Connie turning all its fans on, lifting up, the door opening, Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Yeah, should be. In my head, it looks nice. We'll see how it goes.
So, like, in a few hours, we can expect to see this?
I'm starting on it after this, but I got to go and get some rum. It's Friday. And the fun really begins.
All right. So
Everybody check your spelling, by the way. There's people like, I'm not in. Why am I not in? Because you're not spelling a wawa right. It's in the dictionary.
It's in the dictionary.
2 A's at the end.
It's a wawa!
Wait, there's not 2 A's at the end.
It's 3 A's at the end.
If you look at
it was
Domobot-
2 plus the one you already had.
Domobot said right there how to spell it. Type A-W-A-W-A-A-A-H. Look, I gotta have some challenge here. This is an equity raffle. He's giving away a $50 package. There have to be challenge in there a little bit, just a little bit of challenge.
With an H at the end.
Yes. Oh, wow.
Look at all these people trying to spell it.
I know, it's
I
great.
know. It's like they're only barely paying attention to the show because we're spelling it out for them, and they are still not.
Yep. All right, keep going.
Okay, so question from Cyberwolf. This week's poll for the stretch goal was a new weapon in the venereal disease store. What weapon did you all pick?
What the fuck?
Venereal disease store?
For the stretch goal.
Yeah, what the...
I got the clapper.
EMP missile.
What'd you get?
EMP missile.
I thought you said EMP
That's what I
penis hole. That's okay.
The penis missile, yes.
Yes, the penis missile.
The
No.
EMP missile.
Yeah. Yeah, I want to see that in game.
Nice.
Everything else is sort of already in there, except for the cooling system.
Yeah, I went for the
Right.
cooling system.
What are we talking about exactly? I must have...
Do you have a package?
The stretch goal
Excuse me?
on the
Yes.
website. Oh. Do you own this game?
I own this game.
Because we'll get you ship, I swear to God.
Okay, so
I think he just has someone sending the pack files each patch. I think he
All right.
doesn't have to get.
Yeah, he just sends it over via his 30 kilobyte connection.
Hey, hey, hey.
Hey. Be nice.
Yeah,
I'll
only
never
I
want to
can
come
make
back
that
on the show
mistake,
again.
This has been easy, man. I can come back on the show. At least you guys don't have to look at me. I'm just sitting, laying back, having a smoke.
Having a smoke, scratching your nuts.
Yeah, actually, I did just lay back, scratch your nuts, and have a smoke.
Mm-hmm.
okay. Next question from Mr. Stompy. What is Core's, Perfect's, and Domo's best time in Murray Cup so far?
10 minutes.
I think I'll just ask everybody that question. So what's your best time? Single lap. Let's go single lap time. For Murray Cup.
39 seconds. That's how long my game was able to run before crashing. Does that count? But no, I haven't tried it since the latest patch. But the original patch for 09 kept crashing my game, so I haven't done anything yet.
My fastest is 1:03. 1:03:65.
Wow. What are you driving? A Constellation?
That was a 350R.
Oh, okay.
And then with my M50 was 1:07:73.
They need to nerf that at 350.
No, this is the thing. You have to remember that the 350 is kind of fully maxed out with all of its upgrades on it, where the M50 is a base. So they don't. They need to fix the handling on it maybe a little bit, but that's about it. The stats are right.
I can't get the game to run long enough to really do anything. The best time I think I ever got was about 129, I think. Seriously, when I was really racing really hard. But that was
I
like...
got 129. That's not bad. I think most people are probably sitting around like the 115 to 120 range. But with the M50, I managed to get down to 108.
Nice.
Didn't you do 107, Bob?
Yeah, I got a 107.64 in the M50, but I'm still at 104.87 in the 350.
I can't get faster
control it
than
for
that.
shit.
I mean, I don't think you can get down to the 103, 102 range with the M50 because it just doesn't turn. It just doesn't turn nearly as well.
World record for the M50 is like 105.9, and that's crazy. That's like I don't even see how they're doing that, but it is out there. But yeah, that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It takes me like about 9 or 10 laps in the 350 before I actually get one. I don't hit anything, so. I don't know much.
Yeah. So Sig, please fix M50 handling.
No, well, they need to fix the
Football
damn
forever.
HOTAS
I
support.
heard,
The
I
trick
heard
for
they
the
need to
350
fix. Sorry, go.
The trick for the 350R top speed is you can ask any of the guys who are in the top 10, because the whole top 25 is all 350Rs. They all use Xbox 360 controller. They were using a fix before that. I've tried it. It is a lot easier to control it. I still don't like the control method of a 360 controller. But if I can get used to it, I would be able to, you'd be able to put out some serious times with the 350R. It's better than the mouse and keyboard, and from what I've heard, it's a lot better than the joystick.
Joystick's a joke.
I still
Definitely.
prefer. Well,
racing,
there's still some people who are doing racing pretty fast too. Like Rookie has 107. I think he beat me in the M50 as well, and he's using a X55. So it is definitely possible. It does, like, obviously I didn't get that my first time. That was something that took me a while to get down to. Just like everything else, you know, it's just more practice. You get the lines and learn when to turn and how it controls, right? So it's how comfortable you feel with your controller as well.
Yep.
Yeah,
I can't.
I was just saying, the patch that came out today was fixed some of the gamepad issues as well, the controller issues.
Oh, really?
Only the gamepad.
Only the
not
gamepad. Oh,
joystick.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Okay. As soon as I
actually
can set it up.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, as soon as I can set up my HOTAS to actually function, I'll probably be able to raise. But it just kind of bothers me because I'm still kind of a purist, and I don't want to use a fucking keyboard and a mouse to fly. And it kind of bums me out that we talked about this before a long time ago. It's like, I hope to God when the flying comes to this game that keyboard and joystick are not ever going to beat out. I'm sorry, keyboard and mouse are not ever going to beat out a joystick, because in War Thunder, you could totally beat everybody in the arcade mode with a joystick with a mouse. You know,
Oh, yeah. Easy.
easy. So I was like, I hope to God that never happens. And I'm watching all these people winning all these races, and they're all flying with a keyboard and mouse. I'm like, fuck, there's that thing again.
You also have to remember that those people are also flying. I don't think I know of anybody else who flies in the same keyboard and mouse setup that I do. Everybody uses the relative mode. I still use the free aim when I'm racing.
So at
I
the
can't
moment,
actually-
apparently, there's an issue where if you don't black out, if you yaw, so everyone's going in the
That's right.
350R, they yaw every corner as hard as they
Yeah.
can, no blackout at all. It's like, wow, what the
All
fuck?
ships. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. So that's not right, though, is it? I mean, obviously, you should be blacking out if you're yawing. Yeah.
I
It's going to
don't.
be put back
Hit and miss
in, or
whether
is
that's
it
a
added,
bug
or
or
is it
not.
bug?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not sure if
I'm
it's
not
a
sure if
bug.
it's a bug or
Seems like
not,
a bug,
yeah.
but making the
Seems
most
like
of
it,
it while
yeah.
it's there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But if it is a bug, when they fix it, everyone's gonna have to relearn.
Yep.
But
But
that's the
that's
thing, though, isn't it?
Even the
That's gotta
tiniest
be.
change that they do to that, everyone will have to
Oh,
relearn.
yeah.
But
Yeah.
but at the end of the day, that's people who play betas and people who like playing betas like all the changes, because it's one of those things where whoever's top now, right?
Mhm.
The next patch, might change one tiny thing, but it might make someone who's currently top 10 number 1, or it's tiny things like that make it fun for people in the beta to continue trying it, because it'll always change the atmosphere of the way that it's being played.
The only concern I really have with especially the new ships, and this sort of relates to the leaderboards as well, and I've read a couple people talking about this, is because you can only access those ships if you buy them, right? You can access them, whatever, and they do have the leaderboards, and the only way you're going to get in those, last time I checked, I was top 50, but I'm probably not even top 50 anymore. The only way you can get in those is by using those ships, and so the people who come in with those pay-to-win arguments, it sort of gives them a little bit more to fire with, because, I mean, I know it's still not, and I still disagree with that, but the problem is they can say, oh, these people are only going to the leaderboards because they have paid so much for these ships, and I think that's kind of they should have separated the leaderboards by ship type,
Yeah.
instead of just by overall times.
They might.
And then
They might still
But
do
this
that.
is
Did they
this is
still maybe
another. this is another issue that we've discussed. It's the same thing with Orgs 2.0 and Orgs 1.5. We've had the fact that SIG refuses, right, to sort all these problems in when it comes to the columns, like for the layouts, for the websites, for the tools that they're giving out. They kind of leave those behind. So the same thing with the leaderboards now. It's exactly like you're saying. They should have separated all those into their own classes, into their own little shoots.
Oh, haven't they done that? Because I don't go and have a look.
No,
No, they haven't done it by
There's not one for an
separate ship.
Aurora, one for an M50, one
No.
for... Wow.
So the
that's
first
shit.
top 100 are all M50s and 350Rs, right? Because nothing else can even touch them. So it's it kind of sucks because, especially me, as I'm daily Star Citizen channel, I do get people in there saying, oh, it's showing it is pay to win and stuff, and it's like, I have to now combat that and say, actually, it's not, but I understand why they're coming from that perspective, and it's like, I understand why they wanted to implement the leaderboards and why the APIs were necessary, but I don't think they were implemented correctly.
I think they'll get more people into it if they divide that leaderboard up. So there's Auroras, like one for every ship, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
People are going to be more like. Even I jump in and be like,
Let me say one.
People,
I'm gonna play.
These,
I just want to go with the devil's advocate for a second here, because it is kind of pay to win, but this is supposed to be the Murray Cup, and if you compare it to NASCAR or any other type of racing series, there's always a set of cars that are on top, right?
Right.
And so if that's the case, say Toyota is the top of NASCAR right now, does all the Toyota teams, is that them paying to win? Because they all drive the Toyotas?
What the issue is, Domo, is
I
the
get
issue
the
is
issues.
you can't
get
earn
those
the
ships
in game.
Yeah, of course you can't yet.
No, but
So,
that's because there is no game.
Right.
I mean,
No, and I totally understand that. I totally get where that's coming from. I'm just saying they should have implemented the leaderboards by ship.
Maybe they will. Maybe they will.
Exactly. But this is the argument for the org stuff. They just don't consider that. They're more about the flash. They're less about the efficiency and all the fluff that comes around it.
Right.
And it's very unfortunate. But this is the people that are currently focusing on the pay to win aspect, which granted is more apparent now that it's racing, but what people what people should also realize that it shows that at least the balancing for these racing ships has been done right. You can't beat them in a Hornet. You can't beat them in a Aurora. You need another racing ship to beat them. So at least the balancing on that regard has been done right. So, if people are really going, out of their way to say this is pay to win, then
they're always looking for ways to shoot. They're always
Counter argument is that it's well balanced because the racing ships are winning the race.
Right.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying that they could have implemented the leaderboards better. That's all.
That's all they need
That's
to do.
what my
There's
point
nothing
was.
else.
That's it.
And
it's not that hard
to better, funner.
to separate it by ship, and they should have that. They should have had that right away instead of whatever. But hopefully that comes sooner rather than later, because right now, like I said, the whole list.
Sithel makes a good point. He says this is pay to win because the teams that's paid the most for their cars drive in. Yes, exactly. It's like the New York Yankees. They win every fucking year. Why? Because they spend a shitload of money on their team. So
there's also the small matter of you bring in Formula One car to a Formula One race. You don't bring a fucking Dodge Ram.
We need to change the analogy to Le Mans, man, where there's like an A class, B class, and S class.
Right. Yeah. So then But then they break it up in Le Mans. They break it up by who the class. They have right. Yeah.
That's why they should have that off the start. They should have that right now. No,
they don't.
Like
And that's what the issue is.
Any self-respecting racing game will have the leaderboards for those specific classes, but it's one of those minor points that SIG just
definitely
organizational tools just doesn't think about.
All right, we got to
do. We're all just agreeing on the same shit here now.
No, I know. Let's scoot right through. We've got to do. We've only got 3 minutes left for the raffle, and we have to kind of scoot along because we have a lot more questions.
Right. Okay. Next question. Are there really a lot of assets in the Star Citizen build that are not being used from Sergey?
Yes. There's heaps, man. There's whole areas of Stanton and all this other stuff. So yep, there is. Okay.
Awesome. Anything? Where did you get the name Pearl?
Who's seen the movie Blade? You know that really big fat vampire that's surrounded by monitors?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's Pearl.
See, you are
My
400
friend
pounds with
started
fangs.
No, but I'm surrounded by fucking 12 monitors right now. So I've got all these monitors. My friend called me Pearl, and that was from fucking years ago.
That's
so,
awesome.
And that's when I had CRTs, man, surrounding me. Now they're all just.
That's what's wrong with you.
plasmas
All
and
that fucking
LCDs.
radiation shooting into your brain.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, next.
He's a mutant.
Mutant.
Okay. Next question. From Berserker01, Anything FPS said they have shooting ranges for every hangar, just the asteroid.
I haven't really looked. Sorry. There's a lot of shooting there. I haven't. I don't think there is actually. I think it was just. I think I went through it all, but no, I think it's just the asteroid that had the shooting range.
All right. Next question from Exa Unique. How long until Star Citizen gives us something like Elite Dangerous sandbox kind of gameplay? Next year.
Yeah, next
The
year.
Persistent Universe is coming
Should
out.
I know?
Can't wait.
Yeah.
I still like
some,
Elite Dangerous. Is pretty good.
Yeah. Some of these small questions that are kind of just straightforward, I'm just going to answer them straight out.
Yeah.
Because we can move. Despo Man, what will your next video
Greatest
asked and answered?
Yep.
Okay, this is a good one. Anything FPS to date? What is your favorite ship model? Lore, statistical information, also role, based on your perception.
It just Hornet all the way because it's just murder ship. It's just dogfighting. So it's just Hornet.
All right, the Hornet. All right.
Hornet, give it big guns. Lots of big guns.
It is good.
I don't even own one, but that's been my favorite ship from the beginning.
All right. To everyone, what smartphone phone do you guys use? Okay,
Samsung Galaxy.
Galaxy S4.
I use an
Never-
HTC One.
Also, the Twitch app got updated. For those of you using mobile, go update it.
It's a lot better
It's
now.
way better.
Is
way
it?
better.
Can you
There's
actually search for your
you
own
can
channel?
Follow people. Yeah, you can go onto your own channel.
I can't ever find.
Um,
I type in Geekdomo, it says channel doesn't exist. Like, okay.
Yeah, no, it looks completely different. Here, I'll show you. Hang on.
Oh, that's
I'll
all right.
pull
I'll
it up
look.
on-
I have a Nokia 5110.
They still in business?
Oh yeah. They make decent phones.
Yeah, I know.
Here,
There's
look.
a new one I saw
This
the other
is
day. It
this
looked
is how it looks now. Like these are the channels. This is just for Star Citizen, right? So it's like
Ooh.
Who's
it's
playing
all
right now?
Much
fancy
better.
and-
It is like much.
Is
Yeah,
anybody
it's
I know
way better.
playing Star Citizen right now?
you are.
No. Anybody else?
I check all the
I
time.
will
It's
be
mostly
after
bod, and I just watch him race around.
Right. You.
Yeah, I'm going to buck the trend and say iPhone.
Oh.
Oh, no,
Oh.
no. I also
at
have
Of course,
an iPhone. I showed one, but mine, mine's an office iPhone, and basically they were like, "Would you like a phone?" And I was like, "Well, yes, I'd like a phone." And they were like, "It'll be an iPhone." I was like,
All right, guys, we're going to do the giveaway now. Okay, so there's two parts of this giveaway. We're giving away the ship from Shoot's ship. He's graciously given away. It's a Wawa with the package for Arena Commander, so you can hop right in and start racing. Also, I'm giving out a Starcast T-shirt, which is what I was going to give away, but Shoots threw his thing in the ring. So the deal is you have to send me your information for the T-shirt, and you'll have to send Shoots the information for the ship. So you're gonna have to contact both of us, fortunately. But if that's okay with you, you get a ship. Okay. Here we go. Good luck. May the odds be in your favor and stuff. Allie Freeborn. That lucky chick. Allie! Allie has been following the stream
Wow,
forever.
0.8%.
She's also a Patreon and supports me in very, very special ways. She,
Oh, you got a Patreon going, have you, Geek?
she supports me in the pants. She's very, very helpful. Oh, Fluffer, she said. She just won. Allie, you were... does she have a ship yet?
Yeah, she's got a couple.
Oh, God. I was all excited to tell her that we popped her cherry, but that's not happening. So she's...
That was an earlier giveaway, wasn't it?
That was another giveaway at some other point.
It was a different.
We kid with Allie because she's a lot of fun. Okay. All right, Allie, so we'll talk later. You know what you have to do to get the shirt, so we'll talk. And please contact Shoots. Contact Allie. You guys talk. Send her the ship. Thank you, Shoot, so much, man. I really appreciate that. That's really cool of you to drop in and just drop a ship on our lap. So thank you so much. She only entered because she wanted the Starcast t-shirt. Too bad. She gets a ship, too. Okay.
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 From Master Toe, I've seen some doors on some ships. I've seen doors on some ships that look like they're going to allow you to attach the ship to other stuff. What will we be able to attach to? You'll be able to dock to cargo bays, other ships, board. It's for boarding and all that stuff.
They're called docking collars.
Yeah, that's what they're called.
Mhm.
They exist.
They do exist in real life.
Yep.
They do. Question from Cyberwolf. They said on Reverse Reverse, Avenger has 2 new variants. What roles could these variants have?
Police.
Cupcake delivery ship.
Yeah.
I know
Pizza
that
delivery.
Pizza
I know
delivery.
I know that one Avenger is used specifically as a trainer ship in Squadron 42, but probably has nothing to do with the variant.
Bounty hunter.
Bounty hunter, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna spray mine free candy on the side.
Ooh.
A van. Yeah, it's a van ship.
Yeah, a van.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah,
totally a
van.
mystery machine. Oh shit, yeah.
Oh shit!
I can go. Yeah, it's a crime solving ship. It solves
that would be
mysteries.
awesome.
Got Scooby Doo and
Oh,
Giant Volkswagen symbol on the front of it.
yeah.
oh,
Spray
like Scoob.
Big love, not war. Oh, A-Team. A-Team ship. Yes,
The A-Team. Oh, hell yeah.
the A-Team van.
The Twills van.
I ain't go no space.
I ain't getting on no damn spaceship.
I'm ready to fool who goes into space without an Avenger.
That'd be like a milk dispenser right in the back of the ship. Dun, dun. Ba-da-dum-ba-ba-ba-ba-da-dum-ba.
That would be so awesome.
That would be great.
All right, we got to scoop. We only got like 2 minutes.
Oh shit. Let's see. Let's see. Anything FPS? What do you think about the maps on Arena Commander? Can we have more biggest map, or is it impossible for the CryEngine?
Well, as far as I know, they've implemented that precision shit, so as far as I know, it can be massive. But they're already bigger than what you can have in the free SDK. So I can't really answer it. I can't see why they couldn't.
Yeah, I know,
They're
it's so frustrating.
Remaking the entire fucking engine, so...
Are they really?
Yeah.
Well, think about it, man. So much shit has changed, and just now they're releasing, like the Crytek dudes are releasing stuff that Star Citizen shit has had for ages. Like that precision crap, it came out yesterday, man, for the paid SDK. Like the entire time, I couldn't put in, that giant planet these are all flying over. What's not really a planet, it's like a quarter, just the top of it.
Mm-hmm.
I can put that in the editor. It's too fucking big.
Huh.
So now that shit can be put in. And the biggest map you can have in the editor was 8 kilometers, 16 kilometers squared. And so you guys are flying around in like, I think it's 20 or more like 50 or, I don't know, something huge anyway. So yeah, they'll be bigger, for sure. And I can't see why they wouldn't be.
You think CryEngine is capable of doing free flight from planet to planet like you can in Elite Dangerous? I mean, is that even possible? Well, it seems like it's such a huge
with the-
disconnect
no.
somewhere. What?
It's a different...
They're going to have to go
I don't
to the
think
whole...
so, no.
Okay. I didn't think
Yeah.
so either.
I mean, there's definitely going to be some loading screens. See, because the game is instanced, it has to have, like, I think there will be loading screens at some point where you phase between instances.
Yeah.
But I
That's how they
don't.
do those loading screens, yeah.
They
make
do it
look
in
like
Elite
loading
Dangerous.
screen, or
But I
it's
think
different
it'll be
thing,
a
man. That's
little-
different technology, I'd say.
No, but they do it in Elite Dangerous. Like when you
Yeah.
you go from...
When you warp.
Yeah, warp from place to place. It's a loading screen, effectively. They just don't...
Oh, that's what I mean. Like, yeah, right, yeah. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
If you work it in, oh yes, that's a loading screen. So you're just cruising through with stars flying past your fucking ship.
Right, but you
That's
can't
what-
do
that's
anything.
tech-
Yeah.
No, that's right. It's because it's a loading screen. So they'll have the same thing in Star Citizen, where they just disguise the loading screen.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
Yep.
Last question.
Last
Oh,
question.
go ahead.
Yep.
Or did you have something to say?
No.
Okay.
I agreed.
Okay, from Pappy Boyington, how do you think we can make Star Citizen more appealing for women to join? Exclamation point.
There's a lot of women who are into this game, I think.
Yeah, there are
Yeah,
tons of women who are.
yeah.
Male
Already-
pleasure bots.
I know a few, so yeah.
Girls do exist on the internet, everybody.
Yes.
Yep, and they just don't voice their shit half the time. Not as much or as loud as us. And wow, who the fuck is typing?
That's Bod.
God, he's doing the bongos.
Oh, it sounds like thunder.
We know. We always ask him to stop, but he can't help myself. All right. Okay, let's go around the room then. Let's start off with Mr. Bod.
Hi.
Where can people find you?
Bud699 everywhere. Been streaming a lot of Arena Commander race, getting my race times up, as AnythingFPS mentioned.
Doing very well at that, by the way.
I'm getting a lot better. I think Saturday when I first did my first race, yeah, terrible. But my progress has been happening every night.
I know the feeling.
People that have been watching, they've seen progress.
He has cherry blacks, and he uses like extra thick springs on it just to make it more loud.
Yeah, I have to work harder because I don't have a mechanical keyboard. I got to push the keys harder.
You don't have mechanical?
No.
He has this. He has this.
Oh my god!
the same keyboard
What
as
the
Squadron.
hell?
I do. I got mechanical.
I had cherry blacks, and every time I pushed the keys, the desk would vibrate.
Cherry reds for the win.
Yep. WTF? What you got?
I am at WTFosaurus on both Twitch and Twitter. I stream Star Citizen every day. Most of you probably know me already. I will be going on after this as well. I'll be doing a lot of racing this week.
Nice. Still racing.
Still racing. It's new to me, so it's like I've done 115 days of fighting, so I'm down for racing for a little bit.
You're a racer, not a fighter.
Yeah.
Mr. Core.
You can find me anywhere as Core of Existence. I was slated to start streaming last week. Unfortunately, something came up.
No.
So
It never happens.
So I will be reevaluating everything this weekend, and hopefully I'll be starting streaming soon.
What are you going to stream?
I'll put up a new schedule. Well, that's another issue that we'll discuss later at a different time.
Okay. Should play Life is Feudal with us. It's going to be good.
We'll see.
Arcade's out.
Right now I don't have
Arcade, yeah.
Right now I don't have anything in like that planned. I need to make a program, and I need to write out everything that I want to do.
Okay.
But I haven't had time yet.
Starcast!
Hello.
You're a drop bear about ready to eat Ben Lesnick all night long. He's just danced in front of you, and
I'm just savoring the flavor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Sergeant Stackers on Twitch, Sergeant Stackers on Twitter. Providing I can somehow not crash every 15 minutes.
not
with Star
the
Citizen.
ship
be nice.
crashing, but the game crashing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the game
Yeah.
crashing, having a bit of issues with lag and all that sort of stuff, and the game just randomly crashing. So hopefully, if I can sort that out, I'll be doing some more racing. But yeah, that's it.
All right.
That's me.
Mr. Perfect.
You can find me on Twitter at Perfect Nerd. You can find me here on Twitch at Perfect_Nerd. And I will probably be streaming at some point, not this week, but probably next week. I am headed out this week to New York. I have a symposium of something. I can't even remember now. My boss talked to me about it. I have no fucking clue. I'm just going to New York, and I'm pumped. Let me see. I will be streaming racing for sure. I've been having a ton of fun with it. I have officially moved, for racing specifically, to the keyboard and mouse, to the gamepad, because I am so shit at racing.
I gotta try the gamepad now. You guys are talking me into it.
Mm.
Yeah, actually, for racing specifically, it's a lot better.
Yeah.
For shooting things,
No.
Oh, it's crap. Yeah.
yeah, it's shit for dogfighting, so I don't bother with it. Yeah, so there's gonna be that coming up. Oh, track, right. Okay, so the track is done. I am mastering it. I expected to get that done yesterday. Unfortunately, when I was mastering last night, I was coming off of a 40-hour straight workday, and I apparently completely fucked up the mix, so now I have to go back.
That is amazing. 40 hours in one day. You're a hard worker.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I mean, that's the thing about being a DBA. Like, you have entire, months where you're just fucking doing nothing at work and then something blows up and you're like, well, I gotta have to work now for 3 days straight, so such is life. But yes, the track is awesome. I'm loving it. It's kind of like electro jazz, and it's Midna's Lament from Twilight Princess.
Cool.
So yeah, coming out probably tomorrow. I'm gonna work on that after we're done here.
All right, Anything FPS.
Mhm.
Tell us about yourself. Where can people find your videos?
There's only Anything FPS on YouTube. Go do it.
Click it
I
now
have
and
a
subscribe.
Twitter, yeah, do it. I made a Twitter account the other day, right, and some friggin' COD fanboy has Anything FPS, so I had to go with I_Pearl_I. So,
I'm already following you. I think you follow me.
yeah. I went through and found everyone and just started clicking. So yeah, Anything FPS on YouTube's the main thing.
Cool.
Nice. Yeah. Everyone should click on that and subscribe to that fella. You're getting some great videos.
Yeah, that fella.
For free.
All free.
All right, guys, let's get out of here. I'm Geekdomo. I'm going to be streaming Life is Fuel. I streamed it all day today. Stream it again tomorrow, this weekend probably. So that's pretty much what I'm doing for now. Maybe some Arcade. Okay, guys, let's get out of here. Thanks, everyone, for coming. Thanks, everybody, for all the guests for coming out today. Thanks, Pearl. You're more than welcome to come back anytime you want.
I'm waving, but no one can see me.
Yeah.
I'll wait for you.
There we go.
Double waving.
Yeah, double wave.
All right. See you all. Thanks a lot. And until next time, it's nice to be important, but more important to be nice.
Or sexy.
Yeah. Or sexy. More important to be sexy.
Yeah.
All right. Good night.
Good night.
Bye-bye.